Welcome to the February 10th, 2026 Indy Contributors call. We are um, we follow the Linux Foundation antitrust policy and the Linux Foundation decentralized trust code of conduct. Both those are available on the page here. Let me get the link for that if anyone's curious. Post that in the chat here. Go. Are there any topics that anyone wants to bring up today? All right. The first topic that we have is the Indy Contributors, the Indy annual report. I did submit that last week. Don't know if we've heard anything back on it. Let me check real quick, see if we have any feedback on that.
It's been assigned.
Yep,
You have oversight.
there's the link to the report if anyone wants to go look at it. Um, my next action here will be to look into the deadlock on my new machine. I did have to reinstall my machine to for various technical purposes, so I'll be looking at that in the next 2 weeks here, and then we'll be moving into the Ubuntu 2204 upgrade process. Do we have Renata's not on here. Do we have any updates on Indy Besu?
I can do a quick update. Renata and I'm sorry, not Renata. Ginny and Alex were at LF Member Summit 10 days ago, and they gave a presentation on Indy on Bezu with the folks at CQPD, which is an organization in Brazil. And I'm talking to them about possibly getting either a meetup or a workshop together in the future. But the presentation was great, and they did a great job taking folks through what Indy Bezu is and how it's working, and so. But they did a really solid job. So I will. We did not record it because it's a Chatham House rules thing for that event, but I'm trying to get a more public effort or more public opportunity for folks to see.
Awesome, that's a great report, Sean. Appreciate it. Anything new on did web VH?
No, it is. Oh, actually, there is one bit of news, which is the first person project. One aspect of the first person project, which is, hang on one sec, let me get the reference right so I don't. I got this from Drummond the other day. So there was a first person workshop held in Seattle last week. They converged that did WebVH and did skid WebVH are the required did methods for the first person network. So that's um, a, a notice of uptake on it. We're also discussing a couple of adjustments to a new version of the spec that might make just adjustments, tweaks, nothing too big, but could have ramifications as we go long term. So we're trying to get a feel for what to do with that. So that's the updates on did WebVH. Just continues on. Continued progress generally across Akapai and the plugin and deployment as well.
Okay. And you node monitor. Lynn and I still need to go through and see if there's any updates that we want to push to the Indy node monitor to keep it supported. And then I think we have some background work to do on Indy Hype. But that is definitely not high on the priority list at the moment.
Yeah, I think that's the one we wanted to just get GH pages, right?
That's one possible approach. I think we'll have to think about that when we get to it.
Yeah.
But at least making
Yeah,
sure that
that's the second one. Consider using RFC page generation. That's the GitHub pages. Okay.
That's all the agenda items I had for today. Anyone else have any agenda items for today's meeting?
There is just so people know, there's an Indy VDR PR that's in flow. And that's being reviewed. Basically, it's part of the wrapper for Indy VDR for JavaScript and React Native. So that's in progress. That'll be taken care of by the JavaScript community.
Okay, let us take a look at that.
Yep, that one. So it needs a new approval, but it was generally approved, but took some more work. And as you see, there's a one test that's not working, but that's not outrageous. Um, they'll know how to deal with that. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Appreciate the update on that.
Cool.
All right, awesome. I think that's everything for today then. Lynn, did you have anything you wanted to add?
Nope, I'm good.
Wade?
Nope, nothing to add.
Sean, anything else important?
Having a discussion with the decentralized identity interop profile community. All positive, all good, possibly moving that over to OWF, but that's not really indie news, but there is a did web VH component to it, so it kind of fits. No, that was it. And I'm gonna
Cool.
once I know about that Indie on Besu event, if we can get it scheduled, I'll make sure you all know or I'll post it in the Discord.
Excellent.
And what was the component that's considering moving to OWF?
DIIP, Decentralized Identity Interop Profile, which has been built by the FindyNet, and it's a big community. The folks I was talking to are at FindyNet and Fides, and they're going to start talking to their community about possibly hosting it at OWF. So it's not really indie news, but it's a big Venn diagram. But yeah.
Awesome. We appreciate all the updates that you have about the community. All right. Thanks for the meetup today, you guys. We will catch all of you in 2 weeks.
Have a great day, everybody.
Great day.
Decentralized.
See y'all.
See ya.